Hey everybody, it's me Rap, my student RN, and your future nurse. I'm here for another video of what's in my clinical bag. What's in here? This is the clinical bag that I used to carry in my first clinical rotation, which was in a nursing home. Everything that I needed in my nursing home clinical was in this bag. I haven't opened this bag, so you're gonna be opening it with me for the first time in 2 weeks, so come with me. Alright, so this is it. Let's open it together. It's got my name on it, Rap. Give me time to organize this. Okay, so this is everything what's inside of that bag. This was included in the tuition and they gave it to me beginning of the last semester. I didn't have to buy anything except for this pens and for the pulse oximeter, which I will explain to you what they all do. So I had to fit everything inside of that bag. I had to carry everything. I really didn't know what I needed. Surprisingly, they all fit. I just had to crumple all of them up together and it was good. So let's start from the left side, shall we? First things first, we got the stethoscope. This instrument I'm holding right now is one of the most useful and least invasive tool that a health practitioner can use to assess a patient's condition. It's pretty easy to use. Anybody can learn how to use this. You just make sure you put it the right way, make sure it fits, make sure it's working, and you put it on somebody's body. If you're dealing with patients, I highly suggest, I believe that everybody should have one of this because it's pretty easy to use. We usually listen to the heart sound. If you put it on the chest, we're listening for your apical pulse. We're listening for any irregularities in the beat and any extra heart sound. If we catch one of those, we could do more further evaluation and further assessment of your heart condition and refer you to the appropriate specialist. We can also use a stethoscope to listen to somebody's lungs. You can listen to their lungs, either the front side or the back side. We usually listen for any adventitious sound, possible fluid buildup in there, or any possible obstruction impairing airway exchange between oxygen and carbon dioxide. Another thing that we used to listen to, patient's abdomen, in the patient's stomach. Listen to their bowel movements, to their bowel sounds. Is it going fast? Is it going slow? Is there no bowel movements at all? And that's very important to assess. I like this a lot because this is the first time that I've seen a stethoscope with two little thingy. I'm gonna tell you the right terms, not called a thingy, but this is called the diaphragm, the bigger side, and this is called the bell. So you should know that the bell is to listen to any low frequency sound, and the diaphragm is used for high frequency sounds. At work, there's an abundance of stethoscope for anybody to use, and they only have the diaphragm in there. So it's pretty neat. Maybe when I graduate, I'm gonna buy one of those Liftman fancy stethoscope. It's not necessary. This one works as well. You just gotta know how to use it, and you gotta know what to look for. So that's done. Up next, we have the blood pressure measurer. We'll say it correctly together. It is called sphygmomanometer. It's called the sphygmomanometer. And that's the last time I'm saying that correctly, just for this video. It's pretty easy to use. You just put this on the patient's arm. Make sure it's the right size. It's the adult size. As you can see, it says adult, and put it in the arm. You pump it up. The first sound that you hear is the systolic, and the last sound that you hear is the diastolic. I'm not gonna go explain any further details. Maybe that's for another video. I like this a lot too because at work, yeah, we have these in addition to the electric sphygmomanometer. We have the manual ones. The manual ones is usually attached to this pole where you have to carry the whole thing around, and it's such a hassle. But this is pretty convenient. This thing measures somebody's blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure of your veins and your arteries when the heart beats and when it also rests. The next thing on the list is the pulse oximeter. I got this from Amazon. I got it for like 20 bucks. It's one of the best amazing tools you can use. Actually, let's test it right now on my finger. So you put it on the client's finger. You make sure that the patient's finger is not swollen or too cold or too hot, because that can interfere actual accurate reading. So what this little tool does, it measures how well my body is receiving oxygen. As you can see, it's 98. That's pretty good. For a healthy adult, it should be above 96 or above. If it's below 96, and some books might say 95, that's a bad thing. It could mean that you're not getting enough oxygen, your heart's not pumping good enough blood throughout your whole body. And that bottom number, see that bar going up and down, that's my pulse, that's my heart rate. You also want to make sure that if that number is pretty high, it can get pretty erratic, you listen to it manually. You listen to their apical sound manually, because if there's any irregularities like arrhythmias, this thing will show an inaccurate number. So this tool is amazing. It's pretty cool because you just put it there. It tells you so much about a patient's condition without sticking them, without doing any invasive procedure. Now, next thing on the list is called a pen. And not just any pen. This pen don't even write. It's a light pen. That's right. So we use this thing to measure somebody's neurological functioning. We put this in their eyes. What do we test for? We usually test for perla. There's so many different tests that you can do. There's so many different examinations that you can do for a patient. But one of the tests that we can do is called the perla. Perla stands for, I'm gonna say it mad quick, pupil are equal. They're round, they're reactive, they're light, and they accommodate. And I also got this. So we have a clamp. I'm a dialysis technician. We use clamps. We are required to use clamps as extra precaution to possible leakage or prevent embolism. So this is a clamp. I can imagine that you use this, possibly maybe a catheter that got dislodged or disconnected. You just put it right in, and that will stop the tubing, that will stop the flow, and that will prevent blood loss. We have here, we got some scissors. I think this is used for, from what I remember, in real experience, in real life, and also in TV. Maybe there's an emergency, patient's coded, and they're closing mat tight, so they just cut it up, open their chest, put those sticky pads so they can deliver those shocks. I also got this, some alcohol. What I use this for, we share our stethoscope, rip one open, clean the earbuds so we can put it in our ear, or we can use it to clean the diaphragm or the bell before using it on a different patient. And pens are good. I also got a highlighter to help you remember stuff. I got this. This is for my glasses, alright? I mean, I guess you could say for my patient indirectly, because if I can't see properly, then I won't be able to do my assessment properly, right? And this, it looks like replacement part from my stethoscope. I really don't want to touch it because they look like loose parts, and if I open it, I might lose some parts, and I don't want that from happening. Okay, well, it looks like that's it. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, you're missing out. Subscribe to my channel, share my channel, like my videos, and I'll be posting more videos. Thinking about going to nursing school? Go for it. If I'm inspiring you to make your own YouTube videos, do it. Hopefully this was beneficial, educational / entertainment for you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and remember, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Peace. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button.